Morning friends, welcome to FinClasses. Having learned the information systems in the earlier class, today we are going to look into functional information systems. So we'll try to understand what are the functional information systems and what are the main functional information systems that would be supporting different departments of an organization. Also, having learned different various levels of organizational structure like management structure, strategic, tactical and operational. So in each of these areas, what are the functional information systems that would be helping an organization? So when you look at this, we have started with information system basics and understood the types of information systems. Then today we are going to learn about functional information systems. Cross-functional interorganizational we'll be looking into in the next classes, but today we will be looking into functional information systems. So the popular functional areas of the business organization, basically financial information system, marketing, production and human resource information system. If you see, these four are the basic departments of any organization: finance, marketing, production and human resource management. So we're going to look into the examples of these and where they would fit in different various levels of organizational management. Yeah, if you, this is a slide that will explain popular functional areas and related information systems. This is mostly self-explanatory, but if you remember all these things, it is very easy to write a very good answer for these questions. Explain what is information systems and what are the different types of functional information systems. So these five basically form an organization's important components. Let us look into start with the marketing. So under which marketing there will be few more functional information systems that will be helping this marketing department or marketing function. So what are they? So the one is customer relationship management and the other one is interactive marketing, Salesforce automation and all these things. So these three are self-explanatory and we can study in the next levels. Whenever we get into the next classes, we can study there. Customer relationship management, nowadays you are seeing that there will be account managers and private for every customer there would be relationship manager. Usually bank people will also be calling you, informing you that we are the relationship managers for you and all. So they'll take care of all the customer needs. Interactive marketing, so they will be sending emails and voiceovers and different types they will be reaching nowadays in WhatsApp and many more means. Salesforce automation. So in simple terms, whenever the customer wants to speak with the Salesforce team or Salesforce whenever want to give the different presentations to clients, so there will be an automated system. So you see these people will be carrying laptops and all to explain about their products and all these things, and also the whenever the customer client wants to interact with the client service people, so the Salesforce automation will help them. In coming to human resource management, usually it talks about compensation analysis like benefits and salaries and all, employee skills inventory. So organizations make up a skill database so that relevant skilled people will be used for different types of projects. Also they can find out skill gaps to educate their employees. Personal requirements forecasting. Obviously whenever you are getting more and more projects and all these things, so you need to always look into how many personnel you need to deliver such projects and all. So those things come under personal requirements forecasting. And coming to finance, it talks about cash management, credit management systems, investment managements, capital budgeting. You have been studied this capital budgeting, financial forecasting, like forecasting the financial needs of the coming 6 months, 2 years, 5 years. Coming to accounting function, order processing, inventory control, accounts receivable, accounts payable, payroll and general ledger. These things come under this one. And coming to production operations, it may be through ITES or maybe manufacturing companies. So manufacturing resource planning, and manufacturing execution systems, process control, all these will come under this particular thing. So these are mostly self-explanatory, and what we have to understand is to understand what are the different departments in a particular organization, and what are the main functions of an organization, and what are the relevant information systems that would be helpful in these functions to the managers to make very informed decisions. Let us move to next slide, where we try to understand, relate these different types of functional information systems to the management ladder that we have seen. So various levels of management that we have seen are strategic systems at the pyramidal structure. If you remember the last class, the base would be operational management, and the middle portion would be tactical management, and the upper portion tip will be strategic management. So strategic systems usually help the managers, maybe the chief managers of a company, to at the organizational level. Tactical system, as I told you, these are middle level management, so some sort of structured and unstructured decisions will be taken. At strategic level, all the unstructured decisions and one time or unique different decisions will be taken. And in the next slide we will talk about operational management, where structured decisions will be taken. So let us see the strategic systems. We have divided for the main functions of an organization: finance and accounting, manufacturing and operations, marketing, and human resource management. Strategic systems examples will be financial condition analysis, ratios. The MBA people will be doing ratio analysis as their project to understand the financial condition of an organization. So these type of would be at the company level. So this type of MIS will be always helpful for the management to maintain health condition of the organization. And long range forecasting. So it is not that we will only focus on the day-to-day operations, but an organization to be sustained, to be successful, the organizational management has to have a long-range forecasting. What happens and what is the plan for the next 5 years? What is the road ahead for us? And all these things will be taken care of. And corporate planning systems, simulation models, and all this will be in this. And when you come to manufacturing and operations, systems to select a plant site. So even that's a great thing. Like recently Amar Raja Batteries is coming up and setting up in Telangana from Andhra Pradesh. So they have chosen Telangana somewhere and Hyderabad and some places. So what is it? That is a strategic decision that they have done. And what are the overall plans for a new production facility? Like what is the capacity? Tata Motors and all these things would be setting different plans at Chennai and all. So how many cars they would be producing per year? All this production capability and all this thing will be forecasted and planned here. And master production scheduling system. So production definitely should have the scheduling system, plan it should be there. How many shifts the people will be working, how many people will be working, how many products will be delivered, and all these things would be taken care. Coming to marketing, it talks about sales and forecasting system. Obviously sales and demand and supply forecasting, very critical, otherwise the company may not sustain, right? So those things will be taken care. And market research, so finding out the competitors, new trends, and where to position the product, and all these things would be here. Human resource, obviously long term workforce planning. Short term workforce planning is not that much critical, but long term workforce planning is very critical at the company level to sustain in the market. And labor negotiation support systems. Coming to tactical systems, these are the intermediary level, like day-to-day operations and running of the company and department all. So at the tactical, finance and accounting will be having budgeting system. What is the budget for this year? What is the budget for the 6 months? How many people will be there? What are the financial needs of the company and all these things? Capital budgeting. Obviously, if it is resource incentive or production manufacturing incentive, so capital, what type of capital to be raised and what type of capital to be used, and all these things would be helpful. Investment management, obviously companies also invest in different types, so that is very critical. It has to yield positive returns for the company. Cash management. And coming to manufacturing operations, what are the material requirements, planning system, capacity requirements, how much production capable machines are required, how many people are required, and how much of management is required, and all. Cost accounting. And coming to marketing, sales management systems, market research systems, advertising and promotion, pricing systems. And coming to human resources, position control systems means we should have a very good ratio of different designations of the people. At the same time, recruiting systems, what type of recruiting systems we have, compensation and benefit systems. Let us move to operational systems. So here we can see more and more number of financial information, functional information systems that would be helpful. Under finance and account, we can consider financial related systems here. Systems supporting the revenue and expenditure cycles, with these systems connecting to the general ledger. Manufacturing, many of the systems will have some tactical components, means these systems also will be used at the tactical level and as well as the operational level, because tactical includes structured and say unstructured decisions, and operations only unstructured structured decisions. So their tactical will be a combination. So we can see that some of the functional information systems will also be falling into tactical level. Inventory control for three types of inventory: shop floor control, quality control, detailed production schedule, material requirements, planning, cost accounting. So marketing, coming under marketing, Salesforce automation that we have seen there, customer contact management, customer relationship management, telemarketing, direct mail advertising systems, delivery tracking and routing systems. So these are basically delivery tracking. You may be using this one, right, in the Amazon and everything, where is your delivery and all. Payroll, human resource, employee information, attendance recording systems, employee scheduling systems, performance management systems, government reporting systems, because definitely regulatory requirements will be there. So what we have to understand is, at the operational level, we have a very narrow, broader and more or narrowed down operations, where we can have more number of information systems, but we'll be talking at the low level. Coming to tactical level, we have watched, like those are somewhat a union of a combination of functional information system at operational level and as well as tactical. And at the strategic level, only the decisions at the company level will be taken. So this is the basic these basic things about understanding what is functional information systems, what are the different departments, functions available, under which what are the different types of functions, functional information systems that we can see like this. Hope this is helpful. Just pause somewhere and look at these different categories of functional information systems. Thank you. We'll be meeting in the next class.